So, what really happens to us after we die? It's a fundamental question, isn't it?
Absolutely. And like, what kind of form might we even take on? Does our free will stay the same, or does it change too?
Exactly. And today we're doing a deep dive into just that, resurrection, transformation, and free will. We're pulling from some really thought-provoking sources.
Yeah, including 1 Corinthians 15.44, which has some key insights here.
Right.
Our goal today is, well, to try and unpack this really intricate relationship between our physical selves and our spiritual existence.
And how free will fits into all of that.
Precisely. And how both these things, body and will, play a part in this bigger cosmic picture that these texts lay out. It's about connecting some maybe surprising dots.
Okay, let's jump in. The sources start with a core distinction, right? A human, Adam, for example, is defined as a soul,
Ahan.
inhabiting a physical body, a hanju and a mom. But angels, they're described as pure spirit.
Young, that's the term used. A fundamentally different kind of being, it seems.
But this is where it gets tricky, you know?
Right, because the text then suggests these angels, even though they're spirit, they can apparently eat and be touched.
Yeah.
Even show up in closed rooms.
So that makes you wonder then, do angels have some kind of a spiritual body, a young Jokin mom?
It definitely pushes against the idea of them being totally incorporeal, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And this connects directly to the idea of resurrection transformation, or bual bayanwa. Our sources say humans, after death, actually take on that kind of spiritual body. They become like the angels.
And this new body, it's described as not cursed.
Right, and free from fleshly desires, which strongly implies, I mean, it seems to say that sin just isn't possible in that state anymore.
Like 1 Corinthians 15.44 says, sown a physical body, raised a spiritual body. It's a total upgrade, essentially.
A complete shift. So the body changes profoundly. What about our will, our free will?
Well, the sources are specific here, too. They say human free will is located in the soul, whereas for angels, it's in their spirit. And in both cases, this free will is what dictates whether they choose to follow God's commandments or not.
Now, you might think free will gets perfected through, I don't know, consequences? Learning the hard way.
Like being punished, maybe.
Yeah.
The whole lake of fire idea comes up as something that doesn't perfect free will, interestingly.
That's the really striking part in these texts, isn't it? They flat out reject that idea.
They do. They state very clearly that free will is completed or perfected only through love.
Only love. Not fear, not punishment.
Exactly. Specifically the love of the cross. And this isn't just, a historical event, but an active, transformative power. And the implication is huge. A transformed human in that spiritual body, having embraced this love, they will simply never sin again.
Wow. So it's not just being forgiven, it's like the capacity for sin is removed through love?
That seems to be the essence of it. A complete perfection of the will.
Okay, so let's talk commandments. The sources link God's love and justice directly to them. They're presented not as restrictions, but more like safeguards.
Yeah, safeguards for creation itself, protecting the vulnerable, ensuring happiness. The idea is they're designed for life to flourish.
But the sources also acknowledge a counter-argument, right? Attributed to Satan, I think.
Yes, the argument that the commandments are actually impossible to keep.
Which, if true, would make God seem, well, unjust. Like a liar, or worse, for punishing failure.
But the sources push back hard. They insist the commandments are keepable, and they're given out of love for our benefit.
So, connecting this back to the bigger picture, what's the cosmic significance?
Well, the resurrection transformation of humans, particularly martyrs in these texts, becomes this kind of cosmic proof.
Proof to whom?
To the angels. It resolves their doubts, apparently, about God's love and justice. It demonstrates, in a very real way, that yes, these commandments can be kept by beings with free will.
It's like a live demonstration for the heavens.
Kind of, yeah. And this human transformation, it's actually described as completing the free will of the angels themselves.
Completing the angels' free will, how does that work?
It leads to what the texts call the atonement of the angel heaven. It seems their questions about God's fairness are settled, and their own purpose is clarified by seeing humans succeed through love.
So our transformation impacts them directly. It's all deeply interconnected.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And the cross is positioned right at the center of it all.
It confirms God's love and justice.
Right. And it's what empowers humans to overcome sin and death in the first place. It's the starting point.
Through the cross, humans receive the Holy Spirit,
which enables them to keep the commandments and then undergo that resurrection transformation. It's the engine driving the change.
So you have this incredible loop. The cross enables transformation in humans. And that human transformation then completes the free will of angels.
Which ultimately, the sources say, completes creation itself.
Yeah.
Everything clicks into place.
Wow. That's a lot to take in. It really presents this cohesive picture where individual change, powered by love, ripples outwards.
Exactly. Individual transformation, perfected will, divine love. They aren't just human concerns. They're central to the entire cosmic order, according to these texts. It's quite a framework.
We've definitely covered some deep ground today. Future bodies, the evolution of free will, this idea that our choices and love impact angels, even creation's completion.
It's intricate stuff.
So as you listening reflect on all this, what really jumps out at you? How does this view of spiritual bodies, free will, perfected by love, maybe challenge or resonate with your own thoughts about destiny and purpose?
Yeah, definitely something to chew on.
Something to mull over until our next deep dive.